Nearly 1 month after the Corrections Officers Benevolent Association sued the Department of Corrections over inhumane conditions at city jails, this grassroots group called Eyes on You were outside Horizon Juvenile Center at 560 Brooke Avenue, calling on all detention centers, including Rikers Island, to be shut down.
We want all the prisons to close. Every prison, every juvenile detention center, everything has to be closed.
Data shared by COBA under President Benny Bosquio Jr. shows that in the month of June, out of a little more than 7,500 officers, 2,757 didn't show up for work. This creating a strain on others forced to work additional shifts. Toivo Asheeke, representing detainees, says it's a system that needs to end.
A lot of their families have been impacted and destroyed by the prison industrial complex. And it's not just those who are inside, right? It is the families of those people on the outside who are now deprived of their loved ones.
Other factors causing concern with families include data released by COBA that shows 1,000 officers have resigned since January of 2019. All this while this year the jail population has increased by 45% from July 2020 to June 2021 due to a backlog in court appearances as a result of COVID-19.
We've been seeing that during the pandemic, the conditions been worsening for inmates inside, from not getting commissionary to starvation to conflict being created by the CEOs themselves so that they can create violent conditions for inmates.
Joining in on the conversation by phone from the Vernon C. Bain Correctional Center was William Clanton, who talked about the lack of resources as well as the safety risks.
We've just been informed that there are a couple of COVID Delta cases within the institution. And that has been quite dire for many of us because we have been interacting with many of these guys who were positive.
Since the lawsuit, the Department of Corrections under Commissioner Vincent Giraldi has promised to hire 400 additional officers, create a young adults task force, charge violent prisoners, and break up gang housing. With this last proposal, one that would place too many in harm's way, shared Aaron Brandt, whose 19-year-old friend has been incarcerated at Rikers Island for 2 years.
They made a new system about breaking up the gang housing, so they put him in houses with a bunch of different gangs, and they jump him, and he got hospitalized. He got hospitalized for almost 2 days. He got beat up pretty badly, and by the grace of God, he's still alive.
So Eyes on You say they chose this particular facility because they want to stop the youth to prison pipeline. They're hoping that this rally will make a difference, and they're planning on visiting others around the city as well. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Mukoko.